The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. Well, as you can see, we've already started here. It is our understanding that they've gone with a 4-5-1.
Well, most teams that use this system, Peter, will work it in a way where, yes, they'll have a 4-5-1 shape off the ball and ideally a 4-3-3 shape on it. We often see that 4-1-4-1 shape too, and that has an obvious flexibility about it. It's a popular managerial selection because of that. It's just extremely flexible with all the numbers I've mentioned.
Baresi did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Hazard, Thuram simply refused to be outdone there. Nice looking ball, neatly clipped into space. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation, no more, no less.
Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, Peter, I think you're going to have to go a very long way to find a better all-round midfielder than Fede Valverde. He's got the engine to do all the covering, but he's a lot more than that. He's got the strength, the tackling ability, good composure on the ball and balance in his game. So you'd really struggle to find any weakness.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. Valverde. Now, can they get him away? Quick look, then he's got full. That needed to be better, and he knows it.
I thought the wing work was A1. The defending and finishing was anything but.
Valverde. So we're still where we started right now.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Caicedo.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And it's Parla. Great defending, strong and determined.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Lahm powering forward here. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Kimmich plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Now it's Nedved. Oh, that's fabulous. And the finish! And he nearly went all the way.
Nedved just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it.
Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And that has been clubbed away. And now they can spring out of defence. Valverde.
That was lovely, that.
And he's managed to get free. The cross. Ferdinand deals with that comfortably. Oh, that's well spotted. And it's Belletti. Now that looks a decent ball. He slings it in. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. That's good running with the ball. He's got away. Spread it left. In by Hullet. Courtois claims it without any fuss. Valverde is the team's great visionary. Hazard. A goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. Nedved.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
He's had it taken off him. Caicedo. Nedved takes control of it and he's on the move. Has a shot! Valverde. Now it's Haaland. That's an imaginative pass. Thuram. Vieira. Oh, can he get onto this? And he's had it nicked away. Hernandez. And there's the end of the first half. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. And we're off again.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
He's taking on the lot of them. That'll be a throw. Out again for a throw-in. And he's managed to gift it back. Caicedo is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Lahm.
This is the time you need that pace.
He has a look up. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Still absolutely nothing to report here, goals-wise. Baresi. And it's Belletti. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Ronaldinho. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Pass somewhat off target. And back to the keeper they go. Baresi. So we've reached the hour mark. Very little to report from an attacking perspective. Jim, it's a cagey old game.
Yeah, I think it's a scoreline in keeping with what we've seen up to this point. Combined attempts at goal aren't high in numbers, and we could do with something to spark this contest into life.
Rijkaard. Konate. Gullit demonstrating his defensive quality there. Looking for options for movement. Ronaldinho. He is through here. Ronaldinho's delivery. Great chance! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
So the manager could make a change for the first time in the game here. It's gone out for a throw-in.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Not the most convincing of passes. Caicedo. Nicely weighted ball. Roberto Carlos. He won't be happy with that one. Chance here to counter. Played into space. Oh, delightful ball. Nice interception, well timed. Oh, this looks sharp. And here's the chance to counter. Platini making good progress on the right-hand side. Flings in across. And he's quick to snatch it back.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Caicedo. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Hernandez. Hernandez. That's Rijkaard. Played over towards the opposite flank.
That's a cracking pass to stretch the opposition.
Roberto Carlos pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. No, that's been intercepted. And he's forced to go back.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And it's Parla. Well, good play on the left-hand side here. And this is Hazard. That's a lovely, neat pass. Konate spots it and intercepts. Valverde. Oh, well played, well played.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Lahm. Looking for the run. Oh, no joy this time.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
There will be 1 minute at a time.
Good alertness. So just one extra minute for stoppages. Now it's Cantona. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And we're done. Frustration, exasperation, vexation, certainly from an attacking perspective. Neither side able to make an impression despite all the huff and puff. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Listen, the more this game went on, a draw was...
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. No other club feels like Boca. No ground like the Bombonera. Feel it, see it, hear it. This is what the game means to this legion of followers. So it's away we go then.
Here's a guy that qualifies as one of the best defensive midfielders to ever play the game.
Patrick Vieira, the pillar of strength.
Yeah, aggression, hard tackling, they're the foundations of his game, but he can turn defence into attack very quickly and show his terrific athleticism and real power.
Can he get on the end of this? Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Lahm making good progress on the right-hand side. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Nicely weighted ball. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Mohamed Salah. Ambitious ball here. That is ended up in no man's land. Oh, they could be caught out here. He has found the way through. Hangs in across. Nedved hurtling down that right flank. He's found the way through.
Oh, really well played.
He's scored! You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. He's in a good position. Can he finish? Oh, it's hit the post. And he hits the net. And they're at it again in double quick time. Kimmich duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability.
Maradona! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Maradona clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. Kimmich can so cleverly bypass the press. Tries a shot! That was superb goalkeeping.
Ronaldinho really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And here's Ronaldinho, and he's managed to get free. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. That's a little off target. Maradona going face-to-face with his great rival.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Now it's Ronaldinho. Roberto Carlos. Oh, that's fabulous. That's good running with the ball. Ronaldinho. De Bruyne. Threads one in. That has been cut short. Maradona. Salah. And it's De Bruyne. The message is clear. None shall pass. Lahm.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Oh, played through for the wide man. He's shifting through the gap. He gets big. He's missed, but not by that far. Ronaldinho. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
He's picked his way through. Takes a shot! It's a goal! He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Boca Juniors get themselves back into contention.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Now that looks a decent ball. Now the shoots! That's a lovely, neat pass. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And reclaimed it in a trice. And he's picked out the run. And he's lost it. It's Ronaldinho! De Bruyne. It's Ronaldinho. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Lahm has it in a wide position. Oh, no, it's an own goal!
That can happen to anyone. It's truly, truly unlucky.
And there's the end of the first half.
Well, Peter, I think the score is a fair reflection of what we've witnessed so far, and that being good movement in both midfield and indeed up front. If those players, I think, can carry on where they left off after the break, they should impose themselves even more, and probably only one result coming here.
Well, that has been a goal-blessed half. It is 3-1. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. De Ligt kept his eye on it, and he's there. Kimmich. Lahm. He's got away. Delivers the ball. Header! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are cruising away. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
So now the difference is 3. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Kimmich, well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Yeah, he's fouled him there. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Well, he stayed down and is in very obvious discomfort here. And that has been cleared. He is through here, looking to go deep.
Bolivia are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
Van Dijk. And it's Roberto Carlos. And it's Ronaldinho. Vieira. Knocks it into space. He's through here. Haaland! That's a sharp pass. De Bruyne. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Always onto this. Here's found. Big chance! What a chance, surely! Well, now it's a... Oh, what has happened here? Over to the left. Nice bit of trickery. Out towards the flank. Has crossed into the middle. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Ronaldinho has found the net here, of course. Maradona. A probing pass. Van Dijk, a player who needs no introduction. Lahm. And that has left him in a heap. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Oh, he's been flattened there. Lahm has created one goal already, and they can counter here. Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Somewhat off target. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
He's through here. Ronaldinho showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Hernandez with the slide tackle there. Maradona. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
It's a really well-measured ball. Lahm. He's a sharp little ball here. Back into the middle. He's cut it out. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Lahm plays it in. Saliba gets it away. Haaland. Ronaldinho. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Just 5 minutes remaining now. Now it's Ronaldinho. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Maradona. Well, that has not gone well. And here's Nedved. He's got away. He's found some space. Swings it across. Costa Curta tries to clear. Maradona. Mohamed Salah. There's the crossfield ball. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Looking to play him in. Hernandez. There's the header! And that may well be that. That is that. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all of those areas. The result, a very accurate reflection of what we saw. Bullet taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Bolivia definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. The action has already started. Who do you think this turns on, Jim? Yeah, that could spell trouble. Plays it, a header! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Pass somewhat off target. Bellingham. Nuno Mendes. And it's Vieira. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Cristiano Ronaldo really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And he's running through. Bellingham. Vieira. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Lam. And here's Hullet. Looking to play him in. Oh, easy pickings there. Great run on the overlap here. Cross in, looks like a good one. Maldini can get it clear. Over to the left. Crossed in again. But that is good defending. It's been repelled. Looking for the run. Oh, well played. Vieira. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
And it's Maldini. Quarter of an hour played. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. And he has been fouled there. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Great chance here from position A1.
Someone's eyeing this up with real belief here.
Platini! Oh, it's come off the upright. Shifted upfield. Goes looking wide. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it. I do think he's feeling the effects of that tackle. Platini is eyeing up his options in the middle.
I think it looks as if they're going to try and whip this one in with pace.
Picked out brilliantly. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Roberto Carlos. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. It's a promising position. Maldini. Edmilson. Threads one in. Bellingham. Bellingham showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Played out wide, and it's Mendes. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. He's a sharp little ball here. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Hullet. He's dealt with that really well.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Nedved has a shot!
Well, the keeper seemed to go into study mode then, and he's read it beautifully.
Ronaldinho out towards the flank. Roberto Carlos, and he's whipped it across. Van Dijk with the clearance. And Hullet! himself an absolute peach. The breakthrough strike. Well, there was to be no other outcome.
Well, you've got to give him credit for pressing so quickly there.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
And it's Vieira. Nedved. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Thuram. Lahm shows great strength. Nicely weighted ball. That is a brilliant interception.
This guy is a cheat, man. I'm going to report him. He's lagging the game. He has done it twice now. Unbelievable.
The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. 1-0 the score. Knocks it out wide. Now it's Bellingham. Played into space out wide. And the half-time whistle goes.
And it's a cheat, man.
Skimming along nicely so far. Just the one
Twice.
goal in it, and it's all still very much
Intentionally
up for grabs.
lagged the game.
Yeah, I like
I don't
the
know what he
fact that
does.
there was a genuine
He's like
flow
the
to
game.
this game, as well as intent.
Yeah.
But I can't help feeling that
Feeling
their
the
efforts
ball.
deserved
I always
a little bit
suspected him,
more.
but this is a height, man.
Leading 1-0 at the break.
Cambio.
Here we go again. A solitary goal. That has been the crucial difference. Now it's Platini. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Now it's Son Heung-min. Back into the middle. Played out to the left flank. And he's picked it up out wide. He slings. Up he goes! He's got a goal! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
What a header! Flashed in with the crispest of contacts.
Well, when you get service like that into the box, you can't go wrong.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Yeah, high for booking.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Well read, and the danger is averted. Bellingham gets good distance on it. Tunisia have the chance to go the other way.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
It's gone out for a throw-in. And it's Bellingham. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Ronaldinho. Gullit is onto it in a flash. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Bellingham is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Short changes him with that pass. And the pass is intercepted. Son Heung-min is someone with real dynamite in his boots. Nicely spread. Nedved. Thuram is there, and he can get that clear. Edmilson. Now Platini. Edmilson. Thuram cuts it out. Lahm. Pass is just off target. Edmilson. Mendes has created one goal already. Son Heung-min. Out of play for a goal kick.
Cambio en Bolivia. Número 8.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Número 19. Entran número 7.
Yamal.
Número 14.
Oh,
Número
and they're
18.
quick to press here, right on top of them. Sane chasing after it. Nuno Mendes. Well, that has not gone well.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Cantona going face-to-face with his great rival. Edmilson. Thuram. Platini. Tries to pass it through.
Tunisia clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
That's a throw. Platini. And he goes cross-field.
That's a cracking pass to stretch the opposition.
And it's Sané. Nuno Mendes is someone who's always looking to catch the eye with his trickery. Yamal. Can he get it through? Czech breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Still anyone's game, this. One moment can decide it.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any...
Cristiano Ronaldo! They've scored! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Cambio en Bolivia. Número 5.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact. Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, I think you can write this lot off at your peril. It's been a joy to watch them hold themselves right back into it. Now, can they hang on?
And he's only too happy to take that back. Can he finish? Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And it's Roberto Carlos. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Well, he's hit it long, but astray. Great ball, and he's in here. There's the shot! Now that is commitment to the cause.
Yeah, and the jostling for position has begun. There's hardly any breathing space in that box.
Maldini gets it clear. What a throw in. And that will be the final act.
Yeah, they cheat, man. Big time cheat.
That is a tale of one that got away.
No,
Position
reporting.
of great promise they established, but they lost momentum.
Two times, I was true on goal, then the game lagged. Those are the only times that the game lagged. It's not a coincidence, man. That's what this cheats to.
I'm the guy playing you.
Yeah, hi Ronald Tambi. Thanks for joining, bro. All the best, brother.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, it is far from being the biggest in Brazil, this stadium. The capacity barely 16,000 or so, but there is really nothing quite like the noise and the highly charged air that these demanding Santos folk can generate. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Well, here's a guy who's come as close as you can to perfecting the game, though his demeanour could barely be more modest. He really is. It's Saka! Could move up a gear here. Now it's Hullet. That is good alertness. Yaya Toure. Now it's Ronaldinho. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Nicely weighted ball. Iniesta. Del Piero. Threads one in. Roberto Carlos picks it up out wide.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And he gets rid in a hurry. Santos are looking to go forward now. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Nedved. And that's gone loose. Del Piero.
This is the time you need that pace.
Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
This might spell danger. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And he's being shifted off it. Yaya Toure. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. So we're still where we started right now. Now it's Nedved. Lahm. That's a nicely shaped ball. Makaleli.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out. They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And it's Yaya Toure. He won't be happy with that one. Oh, there's a probing ball. Roberto Carlos. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Always onto this. Dida claims comfortable. Yaya Toure. Santos finding their passes. Roberto Carlos. Ronaldinho. And he's quick to snatch it back. He's picked his way through. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Makaleli. No, it's Nedved. And now the breakaway. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. Good play on the left-hand side here. And here's Ronaldinho.
Ronaldinho really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Iniesta. Del Piero. Can he get it through? Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And it's Nedved. Just eases him off the ball. Makaleli. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
On time, excellent interception. Ronaldinho aims beyond the defence. He's got away. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Yaya Toure. And that interception. And the whistle goes for
Good first half, bro.
half-time.
Good first half.
So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, simply put, Peter, they haven't been good enough to trouble the opposition. They need to play with more courage in the second half and a lot more intent.
So both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break.
How do I break DS down loudly crying face?
And I'm asking the same question, bro.
Here we go again then.
I'm asking the
Well, I
same
can
question.
imagine both managers have
You
been
don't feel
in
that,
the
bro.
ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather
But
than
this doesn't
later.
look like a game that will end in the draw. Somebody's going
The pass is
to
intercepted.
I see.
And this is Drogba. He's a sharp little ball here. Yaya Toure.
Yeah, it's always so good.
And
Man.
it's Iniesta.
So good. Passing down the
Iniesta.
field.
Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up
Expect
against a
nothing.
defender, though, who was ever so determined. And the finish!
I'm expecting from
That's a half-decent try. Iniesta. And here's Drogba. Yaya Toure. And here's Drogba.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
No, he's just misjudged that one. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And it's Drogba. And this is Del Piero. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And this is Nedved.
No, this Nedved has to go.
Guardiol.
Nedved has to go.
0-0 still. It's a game that needs a bit of life
For
injected. Yaya Toure.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing
And
department.
that could set him on his way. He's there to get rid. Iniesta tries to pass it through. Very little to report from an attacking perspective. Jim, it's a cagey old game.
Well, I think it's a fair reflection of...
Shapes to shoot! Goal! First blood drawn. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Hullet is... Can he finish?
No.
Iniesta. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the message they're sending out now is pretty loud and clear. Let's grab a second goal and give ourselves an element of comfort.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Yaya Toure.
Santos really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Lahm drives forward on the overlap. Lahm. Well, that is a good challenge from him. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Now it's Ronaldinho. Lahm. Pass somewhat off target. Now it's Hullet. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. He gets big! It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
Bolivia surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Now, can they get him away? Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Del Piero. Time and again they are repelled. Played out to the right. Now that looks a decent ball. Lahm. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Saka. Saka going face-to-face with his great rival. And here's Yaya Toure. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Now this could be a pivotal moment. Dying minutes, free kick, great position. Now it's Drogba. Can he get on the end of this? And Del Piero!
Santos really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
He's found a way through. Lahm delivers. That's that,
GG,
the
bro.
end.
That's fucking tough.
Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal.
Kindly subscribe to the channel, brother. Yeah. Well, let's start.
GG's Egypt.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable.
Against Bolivia.
And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. And already we're underway here. This is the lineup we've been given. How do you read it, Jim?
I think it gets a terrible raw deal these days. It's deemed old-fashioned, outdated, but in truth, with the right personnel, it works just as well as any other system or formation. Success can still be had with it, and teams are still winning big trophies with exactly this setup.
Roberto Carlos is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. Roberto Carlos, crossed in. Oh, smashing header! What a wonderful goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Oh, lovely header, but really it was all about the delivery.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Manchester United are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Ronaldinho showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. It's a pretty loose pass. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. He's had it taken off him. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And it's a crossfield ball towards the other flank. Nedved. That's been cut out, well played. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. That's a throw. Well, that is one way to stop him. It's going to be another throw. That's a good run down the left. And he's managed to gift it back. Haaland. Goes looking wide. Now it's Kimmich. Adams promptly onto that, and that is that. And it's Roberto Carlos. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Now it's Ronaldinho. Great vision. Oh, played through for the wide man. He has found the way through. Real chance! And he hits the net. Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Hi.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet. He's got full. He's done very well to get to that.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Manchester United are looking to go forward now. Vieira gathers from the goal kick. Oh, he's done very well to take that back.
By the way, guys, I turned on
He's shifting through the gears here.
for this first one.
Very nicely done. Roberto Carlos proves just a little bit too strong. Takes a shot! He's got away with one there.
It's really well read here, but having done the hard part, he'll be slightly disappointed not to make more of it.
Succumbs to the pressure. Now that looks a decent ball. No luck with that dink over the top. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Looking to play him in. No, he's just misjudged that one. Roberto Carlos. Kimmich. Ferdinand. Lahm. He's got away. And the cross comes. Tries a shot!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Plays a sharp little ball here. He's found a way through. Up he goes! Didn't quite get enough on that.
Well, that's a move which shouldn't be allowed to repeat. A dribble, cross and attempt. All too easy.
Great defending, strong and determined. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Roberto Carlos. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent, it's almost personal, and it had to be. And this is from Mario. Roberto Carlos has created 1 goal already. Roberto Carlos. Ronaldinho could try cutting inside here. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card.
Yeah, plenty of jostling in that box. They just need a good delivery.
Aimed beyond the defence.
There will be 3 minutes at a
Roberto
time.
Carlos delivers. Nice interception, well timed. Oh, that pass isn't the... Has a shot! And this could be the final action of the first half. Haaland deals with that comfortably.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
And it's Ronaldinho. It's Ronaldinho! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Corner number 3 coming up. Gets his head on it! That's really well cleared. Oh, shooting chance! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. And the referee brings the first half to a close. So your views on the first half?
Bolivia really should be thinking about killing this off early in the second half, Peter.
And a quick
The boss
reminder
will be
today,
demanding the
everybody,
same
to make
level
sure
of
to put any
intensity from
litter
his
in the
team.
bins
So I'd
provided.
expect to see
Thank
the
you for
same
your
positive
cooperation.
intent after the break, the same purpose again.
It has been a remarkable contest, decorated by goals, and 2 between them at half-time. So off we go once more. Lahm, Ferdinand. Lahm tries making a foray down the right. And that has put a halt to things. Tagliafico did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. But that has not gone well. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Manchester United clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
That's going to go a long way. Now it's Hullet. Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos! Yilmaz with the clearance. Vieira. Showing great feet there. And he's had a hit! Magnificent! About as smooth as it gets. And they are cruising away. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
(3-0) and things are starting to look awfully cosy. He's gone for goal! Smashing save, really good save that.
Well, probably not the best way to try and get back into this game, but it could spark something into life.
Maradona! Oh, and he's following up! It's a goal! They're back within reach! There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Just way, way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? And it's Hullet. Kimmich.
The attendance for
Lam.
this match was
Lovely pass, but can he get there?
71,550.
And he's had it nicked away. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Nice looking ball. That is ended up in no man's land. Roberto Carlos. And here's Hullet. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Now it's Haaland. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Thuram. Kimmich can so cleverly bypass the press. And it's Nedved. Beckenbauer calmly anticipates. He's picked his way through. Kimmich ploughing through the middle. Played into the middle. That is a brilliant interception. Now it's Haaland. Looking for a runner. Floated through. Lam. And it's Ferdinand. Here's Roberto Carlos. Vieira, given the lift of his goal. It's a goal kick.
Substitutions taking place.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Manchester United have got it back and they'll have another go. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Kimmich. Played back in. And that has left him in a heap. Kimmich. And here's Cantona. Distributed tidily. Out of play for a throw. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Can he latch on to this? He's had a shot! And it's there! An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
It's starting to look like a done deal now. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor. You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Knocks it into space. Nagatomo
There will be 3 minutes at a
just
time.
eases him off the ball. And the number on the board is 3. That's a little off target. Ambitious ball here. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Thuram. And it's Vieira. It's Kimmich. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did when required so to do, there could be only one outcome. What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do.
Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Well, we're on the way. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, this guy Pedri, without doubt, is the greatest talent of his generation to come out of Spain. I mean, he has all the traits of some of the great legends that have been there before him. The ability to...
Beyond special! What a player!
As openings go, this is up there. Another magnificent finish from Mr. Magnificent. This could be good, very good.
It was a great... Tries from distance. Oh, that is very close.
Neymar brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
And it's Baggio. Knocks it into space. Not the worst cross in the world, but still room for improvement. Tries to play it through. Nedved. Incoming delivery. Oh, this looks sharp. And smartly reclaimed. Back into the middle. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Lahm. They get a throw in. Takes a shot! It's in!
You guys notice that this guy switched his network
Really purring here, and they
5
have
hours to 2
extended
hours.
their lead in
Is that
the
what we have to
blink
do
of an
to
eye.
make it?
You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such
Notice when it lagged.
immaculate
Notice
precision.
when it needed
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
That's been intercepted. Vieira. And here's Ronaldinho. Roberto Baggio. And that's been intercepted. And it's Ronaldinho. That is good strength. And this is Nedved. Caught offside that time. Nedved. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. It is a corner.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Dealt with nicely by the defence. And it's Kimmich. Lahm. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Neymar. Rummenigge. Looking to play him in. Floated through. It's Baggio! Sticks it away! And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Oh, it's Van Basten. Played out to the right. Baggio going face-to-face with his great rival. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Great vision. He can run onto that. Gabriel promptly onto that, and that is that. Strong running down that left flank. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. And he's taking no chances there. Nicely weighted ball, brilliantly cut out. Danger averted for now. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. That's a shade optimistic. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Aimed beyond the defence. Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos. Oh, that's fabulous. And that's aimed into the middle. Bastoni attempts a clearance. So much time and space here. He's on it. Can he get away? He gets big. And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Van Dijk cuts it out. Ambitious ball here. No, he's just misjudged that one. We are into stoppage time. Looking for options for movement. Nedved gets into a good position. And he's picked it up out wide. Ball's over the line, and it is a corner. This possibly the last play of the half.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And we hit half-time. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. And we're off again. And no, that was never going to make it. That's a decent clearance. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Rummenigge is in a really good position out wide. Italy claiming a corner, and the referee concurs. And it's been taken short. And now they can spring out of defence. That's Nedved. Well, that looks a decent ball. It's a threatening ball. And the finish! And he hits the net. And this is getting better and better. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he...
And the shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
I thought the keeper did well to retrieve that. They work all week on that sort of situation, and they reacted very well then.
Oh, that's a key interception. Neymar. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And the pass is intercepted. Roberto Carlos. Roberto Baggio proves too strong. He's coming under serious pressure here.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Rijkaard. And it's Rijkaard. 60 minutes played. Oh, that's well spotted. Roberto Carlos.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Ferdinand. It's Kimmich. Cannavaro gets it away. Rummenigge, who does have an assist to his name. And it's Ronaldinho. Vieira. Roberto Carlos. Lovely feet. Great run on the overlap here. That's Vieira. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Pedri. Neymar. That is a brilliant interception. Kimmich can so cleverly bypass the press. Can he get on the end of this? Great ball if he can get there. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
No way through. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
And it's Neymar, looking for the run. That's tidy. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now he's got space here. A nice bit of trickery. Lahm receives it in a wide position. Lahm got a long way forward to join the attack. Decent progress down the left. Kimmich. Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos going full steam ahead down the left flank. Showing good feet. Italy claim it back to much approval. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And time is up. So smiles all round as they shamelessly indulge in the post-whistle euphoria. A win achieved through the right balance of industry and inspiration. A really satisfying day's work.
Bro, VDS work to open?
No, bro. No, bro. If you have Schmeichel, if you have Buffon, if you have this check, there's no need to open Van der Sar. Just keep it. I've not seen this person before. This person changed their name. It's the first time I'm seeing this name. And they've been around one before. Around one in 24-25 season, and I don't know this name. I think this person changed their name. Changed their name and their player ID. That's what I think. Alright, let's get on the other account. Let's come back. I'm gonna stop the broadcast and come back with the other account and see what's going on there.